What's happening, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys a live stream of Competition Kitchen with my friends Kevin and, of course, Joe. What's happening, guys?
Hey, what's going on? We're really excited to be here.
I am super pumped up because I've always wanted to jump into the board game, card game kind of thing on my YouTube channel. Although we're kind of focused on video gaming, I want to extend out, and what better way than to help out my good friends with a very cool Kickstarter that's available right now. So why don't you, Kevin, tell us a little bit more about this game and what it's all about.
Awesome. Yeah, so this is Competition Kitchen. It is a game, it's a party game, sort of set in a world like Chopped or Iron Chef or Master Chef. So it's a game that you come up with challenge cards and secret ingredients and you create dishes for your friends. Your friends then choose their favorite dish and you go around the table like that.
Sounds pretty fun. All right, so Joe, tell us how to play the game.
Absolutely.
Everyone at home is dying to find out.
So, like Kevin said, this is a party game. So just like other party games you've played, maybe like Cards Against Humanity, there's one judge at the table. So we're going to start out with Abdallah being our first judge for the day. And that makes Kevin and myself head chefs. We are chefs at our own station, and we will be attempting to impress you with the tastiest dish. So what we're going to do is, since you are the judge, you are going to get these two decks in front of you, the secret ingredient and the challenge card.
Cool.
And then if you wanted to start, you can draw two of these challenges, and you'll keep them in front of you. And Kevin and I will draw two ingredients from each of these decks. One of the things that's going to help us play the game is if we learn a little bit about each other and what we like. So if you wanted to start, what we recommend talking about is one of your favorite all-time dishes or cuisines. Maybe if there's some food that you just have been on a kick of recently and you can't get enough of it, and if there's some food that you just cannot stand, that's going to be useful for us when we are tailoring the dish to your particular palate.
Sounds great. All right, so since I'm going first with that, I think some of you guys already know what my favorite foods are. How many of you guys can type something in the comments right now on what my favorite food is? I love sushi. Sushi is really where it's at.
All right.
Okay, I love sushi. I like burgers, pizza, pretty much anything. I'll eat anything as long as it's not pork-based.
Okay.
So that's something to look
know.
at. That's good to
Good
know
to
at, because
know.
if you threw the ham card,
Yeah.
I would have totally not picked it.
All right.
So I'll eat anything. I'm not a picky eater, so I'm excited to see what you guys can cook up for me. All right, so Joe, how about yourself? What do you like?
I love Italian food. I mean,
Okay.
that's big in my family. We always had like a red sauce dish at least once a week. So probably I'd say like a chicken parmesan with a side of spaghetti, mozzarella on top, some side salad, some bread and butter. That's like my
Manza.
favorite meal. Sushi is something that I have discovered since moving to Chicago, and over the last year, once I found like a really good sushi spot, like I always want, a couple rolls or some maki or whatever. And I don't, controversial as it may be, I don't like onions.
Okay,
It's more
no
of a
onions.
texture than a flavor thing, but if I crunch into an onion, I'm done with the whole meal at that
What
point.
about like sautéed onions, like caramelized?
If they get caramelized, I can do it. Or if they're in like a soup where they get kind of like broken down, I can totally do it. But if it's just like a chopped red onion on a salad or something, no go.
So
Okay.
is the flavor, is the essence of onion okay for you as well,
Yeah.
Joe? That's fine.
All right.
Like I like onion rings.
Okay, you love onion rings, don't
but-
like onions.
Yeah.
Got
Right.
it. Okay.
That's my weird thing.
All right,
right.
Kevin, how about you?
Okay, so if you give me any type of Mexican food, I am going to love it. So tacos,
Okay.
burritos. I have a T-shirt that a friend got me that is the essence of me, and it has a bicycle on it, and it says 53 miles per burrito. So if you gave me a burrito,
Okay,
I would
I'll
be
know that.
happy all the time. Been on a really big ramen kick lately as well. There's a lot of great ramen shops that are popping up in Chicago, so those are really exciting for me. And the things that I will not eat, if you put anything like this in a dish for me, I will send it straight back to the kitchen.
Wow, and what is it?
Mayo, sour cream, ranch dressing. If it's like sour and creamy, can't do it.
Okay. See, now, upon playing the game, it's really important to know the judges, right? Because you're going to be playing off the judges, and that's how you win. So, I'm pretty pumped up. All right, so let's do a first round, but before we jump into that, why don't you tell us about the Kickstarter? What kind of goals do you guys have for it?
Totally, yeah. So
And
we
where
have.
are you guys at, like on the
Yeah,
Kickstarter?
so we're just about there. We're about 90% of the way to the Kickstarter goal. So we're trying to raise $15,000. We're about $13,000 into that. We have, I believe it's 5 levels. Maybe I'm one off, but the one is the main game. For $25, you get the game. If you want to save a little bit of money and get 2 games, you could do it for like $45. And then we have a couple of art levels, which are really cool. So if you notice the art on the box and the cards, it's all made with a really good friend of ours. His name's Kevin Budnick. He's a local Chicago artist. And so if for $75, if you want a custom-made secret ingredient card, we would actually work with you and create a card for yourself in the game. And then if you wanted a custom box made, then you could get that for $100.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a custom card. So all of you guys watching, if you would have a custom card, a secret ingredient, what would you guys put in this? I want to know. And we'll maybe read some of them out. All right, other Kickstarter goals? What are you guys hoping to achieve with it?
Well, the goal that we've set for the 15,000, that's going to be enough to get the game printed, get it shipped to us, and allow us to pay for shipping for everyone who backed the game.
Cool.
Obviously, if we would like to be able to make more than that, and we have a lot of really cool ideas that we can do with the game beyond the base game that we have. We would love to do different expansions, whether it's backyard cookout expansion, or the Chicago expansion, or junk food expansion, or
Nice.
fantasy expansion. We were talking about a little bit before we started the stream of like dragon meat or fairy wings, which might be mean, but we'll assume they're all like fair trade and safe. But those are the things that we would love to do, and we're compensating the artist Kevin for this. We would just, love to kind of get this game out. We're really proud of it. We think it's really accessible to people. Whether you enjoy cooking or enjoy eating or enjoy watching cooking competition shows, there's going to be something in it for you, even if you just like storytelling with your friends, because a lot of this game exists between the cards. But yeah, the more successful we are in the Kickstarter, the bigger we can make this game and the more we can give to the people who are interested in having it.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm ready to start eating some imaginary dishes here, so let's play a first round.
All right.
All right.
Now, of course, this is a game that's 3 to 7 players. Each round lasts from anywhere to 20 minutes to an hour, or
Yeah.
the whole like game session.
Probably the whole game, yeah.
Yeah, 20 minutes is pretty good. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. All right.
Well, especially because this game can make you very hungry. So
and I'm already hungry.
Yes.
Come on.
We
All right.
strongly recommend either eating before you play or ordering the food and then bust this out. That way you know it's on the way.
Yes. Or what if you did like an in real life version? And you had all the ingredients, and maybe you did it. I don't know. It's not mandatory, but you could.
No, but that's a great idea. As long as you are okay waiting for all of your food to cook, because you're going to be so hungry that you're going to be like, all right, I'm going to put this in the oven, but let's make some popcorn or something right now.
Right. Okay, let's do this. All right.
Awesome.
So guide us. I'm going to be judge number 1. And what are we doing? 2 cards of each?
Yes.
Talk to me.
So as chefs, Kevin and I are going to draw 2 cards each from the flavor deck, vegetable deck, and protein deck. Those are going to be the basic ingredients that we have available to us. As the judge, you're going to start by drawing 2 of the challenge cards. You will view them, and you're going to make a choice. One of them will be issued as our challenge, and the other one will be discarded.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Now we've got these 2 challenge cards. I'm going to let you guys, the viewers, vote on which one we use. So we're going to look at all these cards right here in our quick zoom in, if we're available, and tell me which one you guys think. Right here. Which one do you guys think? Should I go the other way?
Use the close-up cam. It's probably
Close-up cam. There's a close-up cam. All right, let's see. So which one do you guys think?
Yeah.
Boom, right there. Which one do you guys want to vote for as the challenge? Dun, dun, dun. We got a blast from the past or a romantic night in. You guys cast your votes right now. Dun, dun, dun. They're pretty good. I like blast from the past.
Yeah.
That's a good card. I've heard about time machines.
Yeah.
Romantic nights. I don't know. Any guys romantics out there? I don't know. All right. I think we're good. Are we good on voting? What are we doing here? All right. Everyone's voting. All right. We're going to put the close-up cam away. All right. This is looking good. All right. So our first vote goes to, I'm thinking Owen. He says blast from the past. BWA says romantic night in. I see a lot of people picking blast from the past,
Yeah,
so that's what we're gonna do. All right, blast from the past it is. That is a challenge
Excellent.
to my 2 chefs here.
Awesome. Alrighty.
So what kind of dish are you gonna make with blast from the past in mind?
So what we can do now as the chefs is we have a choice to make. We need to discard half of the cards in our hand. We have 2 proteins, 2 vegetables, and 2 flavors. We're going to discard one of each and keep one of each. And James, I would love to use the close-up cam just for a moment. Based off of what Abdallah said earlier, These are my choices for proteins, so I don't really know what to do here. But, but we'll figure it out.
Wow.
And I'll make some choice.
Wow.
Literally, while Abdallah was telling us the foods that he did not like, I had a fear moment that I would draw those two cards. And I'm like, oh man, what if I drew both ham and pork? What would I do?
Yeah, great question. If you know what I can do with this, let me know.
Well, you can like throw it out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
there's something you can do.
And
Yeah.
like have an imaginary steak, and I'll imagine that there's not a steak.
Oh
there.
man, I do not have great cards for this round.
And luckily for us, we'll have a secret ingredient card, Joe.
That's
That's
right.
true.
So you may get some help there.
If you wanted to start, you could draw your 2 secret ingredients, and then maybe if you wanted to
Yes,
throw it out
let's
or
do
make a
that. So
choice.
while you guys are thinking of what your things are, we're gonna cut to the close-up cam one more time, and we're gonna show you guys the 2 secret ingredients. All right, so of these, we have these 2 right here. Which secret ingredient should we put on our chefs? All right, secret ingredient 1, razor clams. They shouldn't know this, but we're gonna do it. Secret ingredient number
I'll
2,
pretend like
Yeah,
I
we've
don't-
already made
yeah.
our choices.
smoked salmon. What do you guys think? Let's do it. Razor clams. Okay, so tell us about these cards, because there's something special about these cards. They're not just cards.
Definitely. We have been lucky enough to successfully reach out to some really cool people in the culinary world, either chefs or TV hosts or writers. So for instance, these 2 cards, Razor Clams, was a suggestion from famous restaurateur Mario Batali. He gave us, so Mario Batali gave us 3 secret ingredients to put in the game. So there are 3 different ingredients in the secret ingredient deck that came from the mind of Mario Batali. These are the foods that he thought would be fun, exciting, or challenging secret ingredients for chefs to have to deal with. Smoked salmon comes from another celebrity contributor, Mark Summers, formerly of Nickelodeon's Double Dare and Figure It Out, but now he has 2 shows on Food Network, like Unwrapped. So he's definitely one of the ones that I geeked out the most about when we heard back from them. But we also have Graham Elliott from MasterChef, Ina Garten, the Barefoot Contessa, and a whole handful of really cool people who have contributed to the game.
That's so cool. That's so cool. All right, so I think a lot of you guys in the comments wanted smoked salmon, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna throw Joe a bone here. Secret ingredient, smoked salmon. So the challenge is, for my 2 chefs trying to impress the judge, is a dish with the blast from the past and has smoked salmon. Smoked for preservation, can be sliced thin or thick, considered a delicacy in ancient Greece. All right, who wants to present their meal first?
I'll go ahead and do this. Let's get mine out of the way.
You got this one, Joe?
I think so. And also, for everyone watching, in addition to the cards that we have in our hand and the secret ingredients, so we need to use these 3 cards and we need to use that card, we also have access to a pantry of very basic staples: salt, pepper, oil, flour, vinegar, sugar, flour, stuff like that, and dairy and grains. So what I'm going to do, first of all, Judge Abdallah, very excited to be here today.
Nice, thanks for having me. Here we go.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you a homemade sushi roll. Okay? So I'm going to take some of this smoked salmon and I'm going to cut it into thin strips. I'm going to get some, I'm going to make some white rice and pat it together with a little bit of rice vinegar, so I get that sushi rice. So I'm going to lay that out. I'm going to put the smoked salmon on top of that. I'm going to deep fry some green beans, and I'm gonna season them with salt, pepper, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. Give them a little bit of a bite, and I'm gonna put these fried green beans on the roll as well. So I'm gonna roll it up, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some crispy ham skin, and I'm going to decorate the plate with it. I'm going to put it around the roll. Certainly does not need to be eaten. You can if anybody wanted to, but if for any reason you didn't like pork, you don't have to touch it.
So garnish, right?
It's
so
garnish, and it's not going to touch the food that you're going to eat at all.
Got
You
it,
can't
got
even
it.
smell it.
Yeah, it's just for decoration. But yeah, so I'm going to give you a spicy green bean and smoked salmon maki roll.
Okay, wow, that's pretty good. Would you guys eat that at home if you guys are here? Give me thumbs up in the comments if you would. Thumbs down if you would not.
Super fair.
The ham on the side there. All right,
The ham roll.
Here we go, Chef Kevin.
All right, Abdallah, thank you so much for having me here today on Competition Kitchen. I'm really excited to cook a dish for you today, and hopefully all of your fans out there will enjoy this dish as well. So I've actually I've taken the idea blast from the past, and I've really embraced that. Do you remember the lantern from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3? Does everybody remember that?
Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So if everybody holds on to this lantern at the same time, then we're all magically transported back in time to feudal Japan. So we've all grabbed a hold of the lantern. Whoa! Boom! We're back in feudal Japan. Great. So we all have samurai swords. Awesome. So what I've done is I've taken salmon here and also have made some delicious sashimi and nigiri and some rolls for you with this salmon. So we've actually taken salmon and smoked salmon and rolled them together around a pad of rice along with cilantro and cucumber. And we've had a lovely tea ceremony back in feudal Japan while this has been going on as well. So please enjoy.
Wow.
Enjoy.
Wow, that's tough. Okay, so all of you guys in the chat, who would you guys declare the winner? Who has the best? But with this, 2 points are awarded, correct?
Correct.
You can either award a chef the challenge card if they, I guess, signify the blast from the past the best, or if a chef did smoked salmon the best, you can give them the secret ingredient card. Is any card worth more points than the other?
Yes, and I'm glad that you asked. The challenge card is the ultimate goal. At the end of the game, whoever has collected the most trophies, the most challenges won, is the champion of Competition Kitchen. The runner-up prize is winning the ingredient. So it's going to be useful that you can use it in another dish, either for yourself, or you can sabotage another chef by forcing them to use the ingredient that you've won. So even though the ingredient isn't used in the calculation at the end to see who wins, it can give you an advantage in another dish to help you win that challenge.
Gotcha. All right, so all of you guys, what are we saying? I see a lot of you guys voting here, but I think the one that, the chef that incorporated the blast in the past would have to be Kevin with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference, so that was awesome. Smoked salmon, this is tough, this is very tough. Who, you had like a double salmon. You had a salmon card.
You had salmon on salmon on salmon.
Like salmonception over here. And then I did like the working of ham as much. That was don't have to eat it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one to you.
Yes.
You had bad luck with the pulls with the double ham,
Yep.
but you worked it. And that
Thank
was
you.
very fun. Okay.
Thank you very much.
So that is our first round. We're going to do a couple more for you guys. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, definitely hit that like button. And definitely click in the description below. There's a link to the Kickstarter. Definitely back it too. So we shuffling here, doing a little bit of shuffling.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. So we'll have Joe be our next judge here at the table.
Cool.
He'll take 2 challenge ingredient cards and 2 challenge cards, draw 2, and then we will take 2 proteins, 2 vegetables, and 2 flavors, and see what we can whip up for
Okay.
Joe.
And where are the chef hats at? Like, that would be...
The Kickstarter expansion, certainly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like the top tier. You get an autographed chef hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be one of our stretch goals.
Okay, we ready for this? All right,
Yep.
I'm going to take
so
2 of these.
I love the idea of tossing it out to the crowd. So I'm going to use the pocket cam here, and I'm going to show everybody what the 2 challenges are that I drew. So everyone out there, let me know which one I should issue to Abdallah and Kevin.
Uh-oh,
as
I
their
can't even
challenge.
see.
Good.
I should. All right. Let us know while we take a look at our hands here. Oh man, are these even shuffled? You got doubles of cards in here? What is this? All right.
All right.
All right.
Totally got something good. All right, so what's everyone voting for? All right, we're gonna see. This is going under, vegetable out, and flavor. All right, so I've picked my 3, my flavor, my vegetable, my protein.
All right.
Okay.
And we're taking a look at it.
So good news, chefs. Thank you for being here today. Your challenge. Look at the calendar. It's Friday the 13th.
Oh no.
Look at the calendar. It says look at the calendar. Wow.
So
okay.
I'm looking for the spookiest dish you can put together. Whatever that means to you. Spooky, scary, creepy.
Sure. Well, now just to sort of understand everybody a little bit more, what are the things that scare you guys the most?
There we go.
Oh,
Yes, Judge. What is scary to you?
Bugs, spiders.
Okay.
Turning off the lights in the basement and then having to run up the stairs before the darkness gets you. Trying to fall asleep with my feet hanging over the edge of the bed.
Oh, that is terrifying. Yes.
Oh yeah, no, you're totally safe when you're fully on the bed, but if you have anything hanging over, it's like boogeyman.
You don't know what's gonna
Yeah.
climb up underneath the bed and just grab your phone.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
about that, but sure.
That's pretty much the stuff that scares me.
But how does that equate to what you want to eat? That's the
Well,
that's the real
that-
chef's challenge.
Exactly. Yeah, that is up to you as the chefs to interpret and to figure out how you want to do that. Ooh.
All right. I have some good ideas now.
I've got
Thank-
nothing.
Yeah, thank you for that, Joe. That helped me
You're
out
welcome.
immensely.
After I discard my cards.
Well, good news. You have one more ingredient that you must include in your dish. Chefs, your secret ingredient for this round is honey.
Honey.
You must use honey in some way in your dish.
Okay.
All right.
Honey.
All
So
right.
we'll give you a moment to think about it. Chef Kevin, whenever you are ready, being left of judge, you will be the first one to go, but we'll give everyone just a second. Dean, I don't like the dark either, so I'm glad that I got somebody there with me.
All right, let's go to the close-up cam. I need some ideas from the comments. What are we gonna do here? I've got such RNG with these cards, some bad luck. What do you guys think? I was going with some theme, but now that I'm looking at it, how am I going to turn this into something that's a winning dish? I don't know. All right, let's put that out. Boom.
All right.
All right, you got this?
I think I have a place to start for us at least. So, Joe, thank you so much for having me here today. I am going to scare everything, anything you can imagine. You are going to be terrified after you
boy.
are a part of this dish.
Okay.
So, I am in the world of Freddy versus Jason,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
The lovely crossover between the two movies.
Yeah.
So for this dish, I'm actually going to take the role of Freddy Krueger, and I'm going to pull you into a dream-like place.
Okay.
And what I've done is I've actually transformed you into into a fly.
Oh no.
And what I have done is I've made a large human-sized fly trap, but instead of glue, it's honey. So you are trapped in a bed of honey, and your feet are dangling off the end of your bed.
Oh my goodness. This is.
But while you do that, you're a little hungry. You're a little hungry
Oh,
while
okay.
that's happening.
I don't know how I have an appetite in this scenario, but
you need something to eat,
you're right. I need sustenance.
So I've made you a lovely kimchi with cabbage and tofu, so a very spicy. This is so spicy that your tongue starts to bleed. That type of spice. That's going to it's hot, but
Okay.
it's very, very hot. And just for fun, just to see you squirm, we're gonna squirt a little bit of lemons in all of your eyes because you're fly.
What are you doing to him?
So enjoy. You're terrified.
this is the unluckiest Friday the 13th I've ever been a part of. Good. Thank goodness it's only a dream.
It's only a dream.
Wow, how do I follow that up?
Well,
You could make something edible and tasty.
yeah, you could
perhaps.
totally make a real dish, and that might give you an advantage.
Okay, let's take a look.
Yeah, wherever you want to
Right.
go.
Okay. So, Joe, thank you for having me on board. I just got out of culinary school, and I've been working on this one dish the entire time, and I think I've perfected it. So, I'm gonna give it to you. Now, if you take a look at your calendar, so you open up your phone, you scroll to the left, you got your little calendar app over there. It is currently Friday the 13th, but we, as people of the world, it's just another day. It doesn't have to be scary. There's a movie named after it. I think that's pure coincidence. So regardless of if it is Friday the 13th, just another day. But here we go. We've got a very nice tray of mixed nuts drizzled in honey. A little appetizer right here, just to get the palate a little cleansed. And of course, we're gonna skip out on the main course and we're gonna do a little bit of ice cream. Because I love ice cream. Forget the main
Yeah.
course, we're doing a little bit of glazed nuts and some vanilla ice cream mixed in with a little bit of green beans. Although it's kind of a little savory, it'll be very good for you. So a nice green flavor with the vanilla, and absolutely you're good to go. Bon appetit. It's just another day in the neighborhood.
Thank you, Chef.
Manja, Joe. Manja.
Wow. Well, these are two very different dishes. One of which sounds very lovely to come home to after work and maybe enjoy. The other is a waking nightmare. So
And I think you got assaulted.
I
think
think-
you got assaulted
yeah.
by lemons in the eye.
I
I don't know
did.
about that.
Look, Freddie, as a chef, he's not nice.
I don't know why we didn't get Freddy Krueger's secret ingredients in the game. That'll go in the fantasy pack.
There we go.
So it's up to me as the judge to award the challenge for the best overall dish and the honey as like a fan favorite or whatever. It's totally subjective since it's a party game. So these are
tough.
just so
That's tough.
different.
Which one would you guys eat? Let us know in the comments. Would you
Yeah.
eat Kevin's or mine? Would you be assaulted by the lemons?
My dish may actually eat you.
Yeah. Oh man. So I'm curious, what everyone thinks should be the winner. Very different dishes. I totally agree.
That's tough.
It's so tough. I think for the fact that it's an edible dish that I would want, Chef Abdallah, I'm going to issue you the winner of the challenge.
Nice.
Kevin, for your indomitable creativity.
Some people have called my comedy relentless.
I think that's an understatement. So I am going to award you the honey for the most creative interpretation of the challenge.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Nice.
chefs. So congratulations.
That was awesome.
Yeah. So
Cool.
you've each won one so far, and you and I have won a secret ingredient. But yeah, and then we could do Kevin as the judge next.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
All right.
That's awesome. One challenge card. That was crazy, though. I love the assaulting of the lemon in the eye.
Yeah, I was sort of stuck with that lemon, and I wasn't sure exactly how to use it, and so I just kind of tacked that one on at the end. Sorry, Joe. Are you okay? Has
Yeah, I mean, once I'm already a nightmare fly, like, whatever you want to do with the
Right.
lemon at that point, I think is totally doable.
At that point, everything's pretty.
I
pretty
forgot that
great.
he turned you into a fly. How does that
Yeah.
even work?
Uh-huh. All right, so I think I'll go to the close-up cam here to ask the stream what they would like to see. I have a feeling I know where they're gonna want to go.
I can't see.
I have a feeling. I'm pretty sure I know what they're gonna want. But we'll see what everybody says.
So what's the order of operations here? We discard 2 and then you reveal the challenge?
So what I'm going to
Okay.
do is I'm going to take a look at these challenge cards with the help of the stream here. We're going to pick one of the 2 challenge cards, and then you actually get to decide which of the 3 ingredients you want to use.
Got it,
So you have a
got it.
little bit of information going into that creation of the dish. So there you have a couple of choices, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think oh, okay, I'm kind of surprised at some of the choices people are making here, but that's what I thought. Okay.
What is
We're
that?
getting an overwhelming response now from everybody here. So
What's star date? What is that? All right, let's reveal.
Yeah,
Hold on, I got to discard, right?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
not yet.
We
not
get
yet.
a little bit of info before we
So
make
you get a little
choice.
bit of information here. So we're going to go with star date 2190 as the challenge. So let's just say, for instance, that we are all astronauts and we are colonizing a future planet together. So the star date is 2190. We're a little bit ahead in the future now. And so let's keep that in mind as we create a dish. I'll go ahead and take a look at these secret ingredient cards and make a choice as well.
Oh, man. Whew, star date 2190. Have we colonized the moon in 2190? I don't know.
Yeah, Kevin, this is your world. So is the planet unnamed that we're going to?
I think we are, yes, we are the first colonizing mission and we are shooting out into the ether in a hopeful destination. We do not know. Some people are calling me the sadist chef, so I'm going to really embrace that as a theme here. We don't know what fate we are going to find out in the ethers of space. We have a hopeful mission that looks like an inhabitable planet. So we're headed, careening through space and time towards that planet.
Are any of us Matthew McConaughey?
All right, all right, all right.
Perfect.
I am. Your
perfect.
captain is McConaughey. All right.
All right, let's do this.
You can be George Clooney.
Oh, all right.
All right, chefs. Here we go. Your secret ingredient that you must use in your dish is sea urchin.
Sea urchin.
It looks like it belongs in outer space. So a little bit of help here. This is a sea critter. The roe it holds inside is eaten. It has a strong ocean flavor, but it's also sweet and creamy in addition to that saltiness. So you would not eat the outer part of the urchin, but the innards of it.
Got it.
And this is good for you because you're into sushi.
Yeah, that would be great.
It's a new experience for you.
That would be great. All right, so sea urchins, Stardate 2190. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to pick? I'll let you guys see my cards so that we know exactly what we're going, or what's going on in my head right now. So these are my cards here. What would you guys cook in Stardate 2190? Let us know in the comments. Give me a hint. No, I'm kidding, I got one. I'm good. All right. Do you know what you're doing?
No.
Okay, I will absolutely go first.
Excellent.
Okay, so Chef Kevin, thank you so much for allowing me the oxygen inside of this space station here. I know some people on board are wastes of oxygen, and
Yes.
you and I can admit that, but no, not him. Well, actually him, no, I'm kidding. But anyway, since we're in the space station here, little did you know, we just had a grand opening of the brand new Chipotle. It's a brand new Chipotle in the space station here. And what's great about this Chipotle is that since it is Stardate 2190 here, we've kind of evolved into a broader variety of proteins.
Okay.
So I'm going to serve you one of the best burritos you've ever had in your life.
I love burritos.
One of the best burritos you've ever had.
They keep getting bigger, but my mouth stays the same size. All right.
Now this burrito is the size of a tiny toddler. It's huge.
Wow.
It's a huge burrito, all right?
Man, my dreams are coming true.
Now, we've expanded our menu and we've incorporated sea urchin along with pork. So a little bit of surf and turf from back in the day. And of course, to add a little bit more veggie right over here, once you're done going along the line, I've already done it for you, so I've done all the legwork.
Yeah.
Of course, we've got some fajitaed cauliflower.
Oh, interesting.
Nice little sauteed over there. And of course, nothing's better than the cilantro lemon rice inside the burrito. So
Yes.
we're going to slap the lemon on there too. So enjoy the burrito. Of course, if you want chips and guac, that's absolutely on the side. So here we go. And we're still serving Izzy's, which are those very nice little drinks. So you can
They've
have that
made
as
it
well.
into the future
They've
with
made it
us.
into the future. So good luck.
All right.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Chef.
Captain Kevin, it's an
It's
honor.
Captain McConaughey.
All right. Captain McConaughey, it's an honor to be on the spaceship with you. I'm excited to see where we go. As you know, resources are very limited because we have mostly exhausted every resource that we have. But I trust that we're going to make it to the planet. So I scrounged through the cantina, and I'm very excited about what I was able to make for you today. I found some thick-cut tuna steaks. Okay, so I am going to sear those lightly on both sides with some salt and pepper. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to call this surf and surf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice the tuna, not all the way through, but I'm going to slice it so it's its own like little pita pocket now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the roe from the sea urchin and put it in there. Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the zucchini to the spiralizer, and I'm gonna make some zoodles.
Zoodles.
Yeah. And what I'm gonna
Zoodles.
do is I'm gonna deep fry them. So they're gonna come out crispy, almost like onion straws, but they're zucchini straws. I'm gonna put them on top. And I know that you enjoy burritos and Mexican, so what I'm actually going to do to drink with this, I'm going to make some homemade horchata and top it with some cinnamon, because maybe you've had a burrito recently, I don't know. But I thought that this might be up your alley, Captain McConaughey. And I present for you Space Surf and Surf.
Space Surf and Surf.
All right. I dipped right into it. I didn't even mean to.
Yep.
Oops. Well, thank you so much, chefs. You've made incredible dishes for me today. I've enjoyed both of them equally, if not in different ways. I definitely am going to have to award Stardate 2190 to the toddler-sized burrito. That spoke to me in the most of ways. But by all means, Joe, I'm going to award you the sea urchin for a very creative and awesome use of that as a ingredient as well. So thank you, chefs.
Awesome, awesome. Well, that's 3 rounds of the game.
Yeah.
How long do you guys typically play for?
Depending on the number of players, we'd recommend maybe 2 rounds. But the really cool thing is that since it's a party game, it's really built to play as long as you want to. And then once you're done playing, you're done playing. As long as I think everyone's gotten a chance to be a chef and be a judge and everyone's feeling good about it. But probably 2 rounds or so would be what we would recommend.
Awesome,
So after 1 round, I have finished with 2 secret ingredients, but no challenges won. Kevin has a secret ingredient and a challenge. However, Chef Abdallah has won 2 challenges.
Nice.
The 2 challenges that you were in as not the judge, so you are a natural at this game.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. I had a great time with the game. I love the artwork on here. So all of you guys that have watched the close-up cams or the bird's eye view cam, definitely the artwork is amazing. So taking a look at this, and I love the fact that you guys have reached out to the famous chefs in the world and gotten a little bit of feedback from them.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So we're going to end off the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming on board. I really implore you guys to check out the link in the description below to help back this. We're very close. You said 90% of the way there.
Yeah.
And how many more days do we have left on it?
We have about 6 days remaining.
Yeah, we're going to close on Friday.
Okay, so 6 days remaining. We've got to do it. So everyone on the Abdallah Nation, all of you guys, come on board, help back this so that we can make this happen. I would love to play this game with Jess at home or anyone. But yeah, let us know your favorite part about this game in the comment section below. And I want to say thanks again to Kevin and of course Joe from the Nerdologues for helping promote this. It's an amazing game. So any last things before we close out the stream?
I feel great. Thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you for being interested. If you back it, that's awesome. If you can share it, that's great too. And thank you, Abdallah, for having us.
Do it. Get that 1 tier where you get the custom card. That's going to be absolutely amazing. All right, well, that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Again, link in the description below. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.